Welcome to the Part-Time Preppers. Yes, decided to enjoy the weather today from afar and do a top 10 tools video. So hopefully you'll check it out before we all blow away. Okay, we are back. Yes. Now, what kind of top 10 tools are we talking about? We're not talking about high-tech, fancy smancy tools. We're talking about tools that have paid for themselves. Yes, I love that. When you have something so long, it pays for itself. It owes you nothing. And that's what our tools are going to be about. And most of them are old, one or two are newer, but let's start with this vintage 1986 Black & Decker. Not a name. I mean, there's a lot of tools they make, but you don't necessarily think something's going to last like 30, 40 years, Black & Decker. But they do make some quality tools, and this is one of them. Now, you may not consider this a tool, but anything that is helpful and is paid for itself. And there she blows, 1986. The hand model got this for me, and if you don't know our channel, that is my wife, and it was a present, and this has stood the test of time. Yes, metal up here, plastic, nice gauge. I've used this hundreds and hundreds of times without any problems. Nothing's ever come loose. Of course, now they said that it will now, but I just can't. And the amazing thing, the attachments have never been lost. There's a little cushiony thing in there. You stick them in, and I just cannot believe none of my kids have lost this over time. So there you have it. The Hardy. This was like a new Fandangle thing, too, back in 86. Yes. Oh, the countless times I put air in our tires with this, definitely, it should be higher. But I grabbed it first. So it comes in at number 10. In at number 9. Yes, our newest item, DeWalt drill. Okay, yes. And that looks so new, doesn't it? Actually, the one I originally bought, this one works, and so is the one I originally bought, is at a little bit of a work site. I'm doing a project off a grid here. But what happened was I had the original one for about a good 4.5 to 5 years, and then finally, yes, and it was funny, both batteries died, because I used to alternate. They both died within, God, 2 months. So boy, these batteries, I must have alternated them well. So I went to buy 2 new batteries, and instead they had a sale on these, $88. So now I kind of have 2, although each one only has 1 battery, and I have 2 chargers. Now they do come now with a different type of battery, so hopefully I get another 5 years if I'm lucky out of this. But yes, it needs to be charged. But countless jobs, of course, with the other one. This is the new one that I have here right now. But so let's do. I think the first one was 99. This was 88. So if I get 10 years, it comes in at number 9 out of a good drill. I have no complaints. So that's number 9. Now, what could possibly number 8? Something a little older. And here it is. At number 8, here we go. Dad's Hammer. 1972. How do I know what year he purchased this in? Well, I was around, and we had some devastation from a flood, and I remember him going to Sears, and he needed a new hammer. So that was it. Yes, this hammer owes us nothing. He reconstructed the downstairs of a house with this hammer, and after he passed away, I took it, and still use it to this day. This is pretty all smooth now, so you don't want to use it if it's wet. But yes, this has paid for itself. Old Dad's Hammer, and I'm going to throw in a little bonus on this one. This is only 10 years old, but a rubber hammer, oh, does that come in handy. I've used this everything from you're putting hubcaps on your car to you're putting something together and you don't want to hurt it too much. Even block work, like landscaping block, this is great to tap them in just the way you want them. So this is number 8. We got the pair of hammers. So what's going to be number 7? Stay tuned. Okay, I lost track. I hope it's number 7. Dad's wrench. Yeah, this, I have no idea how old this is. Jamestown, New York. Yes. Oh, use this wrench. Now I have some newer wrenches, but this has definitely paid for itself. Crescent wrench. How can you live without one? Try not to use it too often because these do tend to strip bolts sometimes, or the nuts. But definitely still in use today after all these years. I have no idea. This could be from the 50s, 60s. I don't know. There you go. Number 7. Coming in, number 6. One of my first purchases as a youngster, right? I'm on the dark side of 60, or, well, I guess I'm in my late 50s. I don't know. But there you have it. Wire strippers. Oh, I got this at a discount store. I think I was about 17, putting speakers in like a 68 Impala, and my friends. And yes, we got those speakers in to strip those wires. And yes, this owes me nothing. 17 years old, maybe 18 tops. We got these and have worked flawlessly. So there you go. That's number 6. What could number 5 be? Okay, here we are. Here we are. I just burped, actually. But here we are at number 5. Oh, yes, this is an oldie, too. This was my father's, once again, battery charger. Oh, I want to say about 1980 to maybe 82 he bought this. And yes, this has paid for itself. So many charges I use to this day. And again, it works perfectly. Here we go. Schumacher. Remember that name because that lasted a long time. Made in USA. Solid state battery charger. All metal. Now, what do I use it for? I mean, I still occasionally may use it for a car battery. However, I have a grass cutter that, it's got to be about 9 years old. 8, 9 years old now. Right on. And the hand model got me that for Father's Day. I married really way above my pay grade. But I've never gotten a battery for it yet because after 2, 3 years, the battery started getting weaker and weaker. But now, hey, as long as, I want to spend a half hour, I throw this charger on the battery and I have a plug not too far from where we keep the grass cutter. And I just go weed whack. And by the time I'm done weed whacking, I'm ready to go. And if I decide to cut the grass within a week or 8 or 9 days, boy, the grass cutter, that battery will start up. If I wait 2 weeks, forget it. I got to put it back on the charger. So, boy, handy. Paid for itself. There you go. Love this little charger. So, at number 5, the charger. Here we are. It is starting. Sun is starting to set. Number 4, floor jack. Yes, heavy duty, 3-ton. Only, this is not the oldest jack here, 6 years maybe old. And I used to have a little hydraulic little pump jack, and I used it for years. We do, if you followed our channel a lot, we do change our own brakes 99% of the time, do little odd jobs. We're little backyard auto mechanic sometimes. But I can't believe I lived without this for like, it was either $69 or $59 at Harbor Freight. And boy, has this saved a lot of money. Here, let's get a close-up. There you go. Rapid pump. I don't know if you can read it. This is in a dark corner here, but it has shined a lot of light on our jobs. So, number 4, the mighty floor jack. Coming in at number 3 with my coffee there, Craftsman adjustable wrench. There she is. Oh, I'm in love with her. Don't tell the wife. I got this in my 20s. And like I said, I'm in my later 50s now. And very late. But just love it. This has gotten me out of so much trouble. 3/8 inch Craftsman wrench. Now twice, yes, twice, the mechanism has gone haywire. But I got a new mechanism each time. And let's take a look. And what happens is this comes apart. And twice I had to go to Sears. Now hopefully Sears stays open. I love that lifetime warranty on their tools. And I've gotten new mechanisms for this. But this has, from spark plugs to, oh, I remember just recently, within the last year and a half, taking a radiator apart. Without this, I wouldn't have been able to get the job done. I have a nice pipe I put over it for extra torque. I didn't pull that out, but that's a handy dandy tool too in itself. That little piece of pipe, that's come in handy a few times with some stubborn bolts. But yes, number 3. Oh yes, this wrench has been with me. They may bury me with this wrench. I do like it that much. So that's number 3. What could be number 2? Stay tuned. Number 2. No, number 2 is not the coffee. Number 2 is the tile saw. Tile saw. I'm going to show you a picture of it right now. Okay, the reason I just showed you a picture is because it is at a different site that I'm working on an apartment there, doing a little tile work with it. Got that tile saw at Lowe's. It's got to be easy 10 years now. Only changed the blade once so far. It probably needs to be changed again, but way back, 20 years ago, I want to guess 20, in my 30s, a man came to the house to do some tile work for us and put a kitchen floor in. And I was off. And this guy, he reminded me of like Ted Nugent's brother. He was a jack of all trades. He liked his music. He was in law enforcement. He was a part-time sheriff and a construction worker. And I just sat and we threw the bull and I watched him the entire day with the tile. And after he got done, paid him and thought, this is not rocket science. I mean, I can do tile. And I started small. I did a backsplash. And then I went on to bigger and better things. I did the floor downstairs at where we live presently. And I have done at least 10 tile jobs since then. And I'm actually, like I said, doing one now. And boy, that little tile saw from Lowe's, I remember getting it at Lowe's, somewhere around $100. Boy, has that saved a lot of money. Rugged little bugger, not the fanciest one, just your basic one, but it's not like I'm going to be doing tile work at Zsa Zsa Gabor's house or anything like that. But number 2 is the mighty little tile saw. What could be number 1? Stay tuned. Number 1, a very little simple thing. The vise. Yes, this vise I've had for 25 years at least. This definitely paid for itself. God, I want to say $20 we paid for it. And it's been sitting here a long time. Not the biggest, heavy dutyest type of vise, but for all sorts of things, cutting small pieces of wood, tin, trying to put little glue things together, whatever you want to call it there. It has come in very handy, this nice little vise. And it owes me nothing, absolutely nothing. And there, who's in the vise? Let's take a look. Oh, who could it be? It is, there he is. There is our president in the vise. But he'll get his feet out of it, I'm sure. So thank you for watching our top 10 tools. Yes, these tools deserve a shout out after all these years. And that's it from the Part-Time Prepper. So we're going to ring the bell to the Titanic here one time. And we're going to have a beer. So take care, be good, stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Okay, I knew you wanted a bonus. Okay, the bonus item is this little Coleman propane lantern. No, I didn't start Miller time yet. I'm still drinking coffee, but there it is. We got this back, I want to say, early 80s. Me and the hand models' first camping trip. And, oh, that's paid for itself. Just in the fact that tonight, with the wind blowing between 40 and 50 miles an hour out there, we may be using it once again. So hopefully that is not the case. But yes, this little sucker is paid for itself. So there's your bonus. So thanks again for watching. Take care. Be good. Keep stacking silver and some quality tools. Till the next time. Bye-bye.